everyone, Legionnaires here, and today I want to show my spin on the Explode Totems build. I saw a video. I apologize, I don't remember from who right now. I will leave a link in the description. Talking about the March of the Legion for this build, so I was corrupting a few, got one that is actually perfect for Icicle Mines, but I'm using it for this. So that's giving me a 28 Rejuve Totem, and this allowed me to use a self-chill setup with Forbidden Rite in a trigger Scepter, since I don't need a +2 support gems available modifier, so I can get this one, and that gave me a lot of speed, and this kinda alleviates the biggest problem that I saw with this build when I was looking at different versions, is that everyone says that the clear speed is kinda just meh, but this, I actually, like, this ended up being one of my best clear speed builds, apart from like the Frostblade Trickster, just because you have so much damage overkill, and Herald of Ash really helps. This is a less recovery map, so since I'm not using Slave Driver's Hand, this will kinda mess up my energy shield recovery, but I've been mostly just Alkin going. It's not the tankiest build still. I have still built it mostly for damage, but unless I'm doing like minus max, double extra damage, I usually can complete the map without a hitch. Nice. Streamer lock. Literally just turned on recording and get a divine. Let's go. That's not part of the video. That wasn't staged. So yeah, it's just very fun, and you get big explosions. And since I'm also using my single target setup in the boots, I have a second setup in my chest with Ink AoE. I don't know if that's actually helping much. And also I got it the other way around so that it... Okay, I will disable the Boom Shrine, that's kinda cheating. I do recommend playing with shrines, but... yeah, I've just been Alkin going. I did some Harvest Memory... not Harvest... yeah, Harvest Memories, like the Nico's Memory of whatever. Where you have like extra modifiers, right? Like the modifiers get 60% scaling. So I've done some tough maps with it as well. And yeah, you will die, like this is not a tanky build, but I don't even have cap spell suppression. I'm thinking still about how to achieve that. It's already gotten to the point where it can do those maps. I'm level 93, leveled only in maps, didn't do any like 5-ways or anything, just maps. And yeah, honestly at this point I have so much. I already did Uber Exarch, multiple of them actually. Yeah, as you can see, like it is squishy. I did already multiple Uber Exarchs, so at this point I feel like I have enough damage, so I'm gonna be thinking about scaling defenses further. This is still like, I literally rolled this build yesterday, but today I'm leaving, so I don't have any more time to min-max it right now, and I wanted to get this video out as maybe it will give people some inspiration for how to improve the clear speed of the build. If that's what you want out of it, right? Most people are probably rolling this as a boss killer, but if you want it to be an all-around build, it definitely can be that as well. So that's the clear speed, right? That's the clear speed that it has. Yeah, it's very fun. It's very fun. So what you want for this is March of the Legion, ideally corrupted with +2 AoE or +2 aura gems, or both, which would be awesome. Still trying to get that. Then you want Call of the Void, Winterweave, and one of the scepters needs to have the socketed spells on using a skill with a 4-second cooldown, needs to be 4 seconds, not the crafted version, which is 8 seconds, because you take Leafy Shade, which gives you more duration of ailments. So when your Forbidden Rite procs, because of Call of the Void, the self-damage from Forbidden Rite chills you, and because of Leafy Shade, the chill lasts 4 seconds, exactly the cooldown. So as long as you're using skills, you will constantly be getting chilled. And I also just have punishment in here just for convenience sake, so I don't have to cast it myself. Then the rest of the gear, you just basically, well, use, this is a heat shiver version, but the same setup will work for the poison version as well. So you don't necessarily need to go heat shiver. And again, this is not necessarily a guide for the build, yeah, just so we're clear. There are better guides out there, it's just inspiration with you. You can do the same thing with the poison version as well. And yeah, if you do want to follow my build, Uh, I have the Totem Explode mode and also Totem Explode mode and the Totem Placement node. I would like to have another one of these, but I don't like the Crucible mechanic, so I'm not crafting it further. And then I just slammed a Redeemer Exalt on it because I wanted to gain Fizz as extra cold and damage penetrates cold res. And then I rolled it with Harvest, I think, Harvest Cold, or Essences. Sorry, not Essences. What are they called? Yeah, the Delph stuff. Fossils. Fossils. And that's because I cannot have the cold damage mod on here because this needs the Socketed Spells one. So since I couldn't have that, I rolled for the Fizz's extra cold, and then here I just basically just spammed Veiled Chaos until I got a prefix that I liked, which is cold damage and chance to freeze, alongside another prefix that I like, that damage penetrates, 4% cold res, and just, you know, put on trap throwing speed and it's enough. So yeah, this is a version of the build that has a little less than 1 billion damage, right? It's not quite up there with the ones that are up on YouTube, but it still has enough damage to clear all Ubers. Skipped Uber Exarch's ball phase, just killed him outright, right? But still has decent mapping. Yeah, and technically you could also do it with the bow version, but I believe that the support gems is a... I didn't actually craft one, so I don't know. But I believe this is a Veil modifier. I believe this comes from a Veil modifier. You don't necessarily want to have the crafted version. But if the crafted version is enough, then you could have a bow with the trigger and just craft this on instead of getting it through the Veil. And you could do that as well. But I don't know, I like the idea of the March of the Legion, and it's just fun. And yeah, you don't even need Slave Driver's Hand because you have so much throw speed anyway. Why use Slave Driver's Hand? Apart from the mana cost, which, yeah, I'm technically not sustaining, but it doesn't matter if everything dies before I run out of energy shield, right? If everything is dead before I run out of energy shield, then what does it matter that I'm not sustaining? So, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the build. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it gave you some inspiration. And yeah, this build is busted, so probably you are having fun, but hope you're having fun and see you around. Bye bye.